Good morning, students. Again, we are here with the next part of your chapter 2, that is Windows 10, that is icons. In our last class, we have learned about few desktops of our Windows operating system, where we have seen that there are some few icons, there are some wallpapers. There is actually a wallpaper, and because you cannot put more than one wallpaper in a screen. So there is a wallpaper, there are some few icons, there is a taskbar and many such small commodities which are there to configure a desktop. Today we'll learn each and every part of a desktop one by one. So first class will be on icons. See, an icon is basically a symbolic and graphical identity which actually help you to open a program whenever you are double clicking on it. So it is just like a startup program which help you to start a particular program whenever you want, and here you can start a program by simply double clicking on that particular icon. So we can keep folders, files and shortcuts on the desktop so that they can be accessed easily. So there are these are represented by small pictures on the desktop called icons. So there are some small pictures which we found in the icon in the desktop as an icon. So some icons that are commonly found on Windows 10 desktop are, see, there are some basically common icons which we found. Now whenever we are seeing over here that how such things are available, like these are the different icons in the desktop. People can keep such different types of icons over here. So you can see whenever you're double clicking on any of the part of your uh, icon in the desktop, that part will be open. So first of all, we will check out some few icons from here. You can see that recycle bin is there. Whenever we delete any file, those files are basically reaching into this recycle bin, and this bin is actually storing all those files which you have just now deleted, and it is actually helping you not to delete your file permanently from your computer. Whenever you're deleting any file, that file is actually being stored in the recycle bin, and if you think that you want to regain that particular file again which you have mistakenly deleted, then you can again restore that particular file by going into the recycle bin. From there you can restore that file to the original position from where you have deleted. So it is a very important and essential icon and application that your Windows 10 has given to you. It's not actually Windows 10. Any version of Windows have given this recycle bin so that you can recycle your deleted data again to back to your position. So all deleted files and folders are stored in the recycle bin folder. The recycle bin folder is by default present on the desktop when Windows 10 is installed on a computer. So when this Windows 10 is actually installed in your computer, all these deleted files are actually coming into recycle bin. You can, if you think that your recycle bin is fully dumped with so many data which is not actually required, at that time you can empty your recycle bin by right clicking on it, and you can clean your you can clean your recycle bin for more data to come inside when you are deleting the files mistakenly or permanently, whatever you think. Next, we are coming to this PC. This PC is a particular icon which is very important icon, I think, in Windows, any of the Windows version, because this PC will help you in your, actually in your previous version. This PC is named as my computer. So my computer is a common term which you have heard up to Windows 8. Then in Windows 10, they have changed the name of this my computer to this PC. So whenever you double click on this particular this PC icon, you will get a window open where you can go to any part of your computer, like the drives that you want, the documents, the downloaded folders, the user files, the pictures in your computer, the games, whatever you want, you can easily go over there and you can get those files. Now this folder lets you access the contents stored on the hard disk or any other connected devices. So this is particularly used to connect to any part of your computer whenever you want. So this will always help you to connect to the particular part, and it will always help you to access your files and folders that you have kept in your computer, and you can take it out those kind of files and folders easily. Now we're talking about the folders. You can see the crack folder is there. Just a name, crack. This folder can be used to keep any files inside or any other folder also inside, and you can give any name to these folders. Now you can create folder on the desktop to keep the related files together for opening them quickly. In the particular given figure, in the given picture named as crack, is a place where you can put any file, any folder, any such kind of devices inside, and this will always help you to get the file from there. Now the folder assignments or the folder crack is placed on the desktop, and that basically is the icon of a folder. Now we are coming to shortcuts. Shortcuts are also a type of icons which are presented by Windows 10, because these shortcut icons are always helping you to it is actually a shortcut of icons which is linked with the main software that you have installed in your computer. Now if you double click on the shortcut icon, it will actually link with your original icon, and from there you can easily open the particular window. Now you will say, sir, then why, sir, what is the use of this shortcut? We can directly put that particular executable file into the desktop and we can run. Yes, definitely you can do that, but if you delete by mistakenly those particular icons, then it will be hard to get those icons again. So this shortcut will help you to only link. If you by mistakenly delete this particular icon, then it will always you can again bring these shortcuts icon over here. And also one advantage of the shortcut icon is, suppose your important file is present in D drives, suppose ABC folder, inside this ABC folder there is another folder like PQR, and over there your file is there. So whenever you want to open that file, you have to go to this PC, then from there your D drive, then from there you will go to ABC folder, then from ABC folder you will go to PQR folder. Inside PQR that file is there, so you have to double click. So many things you have to do to open such file. If you create a shortcut of that particular file into your desktop from there, then you don't have to go inside those particular place. You can just simply double click on the shortcut and it will open that file directly without going to each and every subfolder from by clicking on different drives, icons, and this and that. So this is the most awesome thing which your Windows 10 is providing, because these shortcuts are very essential to link such kind of files quickly. So we can also create shortcuts in the frequently used programs on the desktop. Then we double click on these icons and associated programs or applications open. In the given figure you can see this Microsoft Edge is a shortcut because there is an arrow symbol which is not present in any other folder. You can see just given over there. So the icon which contains this arrow mark is actually the shortcut of a particular program. So after this we are coming to the next part of the chapter, that is taskbar. Before I'll say something about the taskbar, I must say about the wallpaper or desktop background, which I think you know it very well, because the desktop that we see in front of the computer when we run a computer, the background picture is actually known as the desktop background. and or the wallpaper. This wallpaper is having a special meaning because you can put such images inside these wallpapers for a particular purpose. Like suppose you were you think that you every time you need to see that picture to remind you something, so you can put that particular thing inside that wallpaper, and you can be memorize those things easily. That can be a nice thing. Also, in that way, if you think a wallpaper is making your desktop more attractive, more designing, and also I think your desktop, if your desktop is more colorful and more, such good pictures are there in the desktop, then it will become more, whenever you're working with your computer, you become much more tedious, and to remove such kind of tediousness or such kind of tiredness, you can see different wallpapers will also make you free of those kind of hazards that you're facing while working with the computer. So this is wallpapers are good. Now we are coming to the next part, this taskbar. This taskbar is something um, which is very very common for each and every desktop. We all know that whenever we are getting the desktop in front of our computer, we see that the bar at the bottom of your screen is known as the taskbar. This taskbar is having many parts. Now each and every parts are very very important. So starting from the left, I can say that this particular button is known as the this particular thing is known as the you know uh, start button. You can see the start buttons are much more unique in shape and size because there are four blocks are marked as a window. It is actually the start button. Then we are having a search bar. This is actually the search bar where you search something. If you have anything to search from your computer, you can write that over here. And if you want to search something from the web also, your search button will work because it will at first search something that is there in your computer. If it is not found in your computer, then it will go to the web, that is in the internet, and it will search those from here only. Now, task view button. This particular is known as task view button. This task view button will help you to see how many tasks we are actually seeing into the Windows version. So this is task view button. Then the middle section, you can see this middle section is actually the important part because all the programs are pinned over here. So these middle sections are with the pinned and active programs are actually placed over here. And then we are coming to the next part, that is this arrow part. This one is called notification icons. It will always help you to notify that what is going at the desktop background. Like I have taken this taskbar screen from the laptop, so you can see the sign of the battery, which you will not get if you are using this actually if you are working with desktop computers, because there is no battery is actually used. As here you can see that it's a laptop and there is a battery required to run your laptop. Therefore, this battery is icons are showing. So here you can see the internet connection. As there is no internet connection, so this symbol is coming. If the internet connection is there, then it will show a different icon. This is your volume, how much volume your computer is working. In such a way, there are different types of icons which are going at the background of your screen will be shown. Then after that, we are coming to the next part, that is the peak bar. This peak button actually. This peak button will help you to see how many tasks you are doing in this particular place, because different tasks are always coming in your computer. Many things which your computer want to say that those things are actually coming over here. Like in the icon over here, you can see one marked as one. This means there is one message which my taskbar was providing. Where this is called the peak button. So in this way, there are many such small things which concludes a taskbar, which we will learn one by one again, because we are here to learn each and every part of a Microsoft Windows operating system, and which will help you to know about how and which part is working for what purpose. Then we are coming to the next part, that is the start button. So whenever we will click on that left corner button of the taskbar, we will get a start button like this. So whenever we click on the start button, we can see this kind of screen will open. This is not the entire screen. This will take a part of your entire screen, and you will see that two types of tiles are available over here. So for the start button, you will get, there are two things. There is one such live tiles are there. Now you can see that partly cloudy or mostly cloudy. This part is showing the live tiles, which is actually telling the weather conditions of my place where my laptop is actually on. And in this way, there are many such live tiles are available, which is always going to update automatically according to the internet. They're getting the information from the internet, and they actually show you those things in this way. And this left part is actually the installed programs that are there in your computer. So it will show you so many programs that are there in your computer, and there are some few tiles like these. These are some few tiles which are already there, which will help you to directly click on that and open the applications quickly. So, so you can understand, the start buttons are demonstrated in many parts. Mainly, start button is divided into two parts. One is such tiles, and next one is, and left side is actually the programs installed. So actually, Windows 10 has taken the help of to update the Windows version with two things. See, in Windows 7, there were only such programs. When you click on the start button, you will only get this such kind of installed programs that are there in the screen at the left part of your start button. And in Windows 8, that is a higher version of Windows 7, they have launched a new way that, like, whenever we on the computer, we get a screen like full of tiles, and from there we have to click on the desktop and get inside the desktop. So this part was also there, but some people like this tiles part, some people like this install program part. So Windows 10 has planned that why not we give both the ways. So in this particular start button, you can see that both the ways are available. At the right, you can see the tiles icons present in the form of a tile, and here the programs that are present in the form of a installed program that we have seen in Windows 7, and also the lower version of Windows. So it appears at the bottom left corner of the taskbar. When you click this button, a list of options. See, this is the symbol of your Windows start button. So whenever you click, this will open, and this will become blue in color because your windows are on. And it will change its color if it will be in white if you are not clicking this particular button. So a list of programs or program appears. This list is called the start menu. Okay, now the left side of the screen, start menu, is similar to the start menu of Windows 7, and the right side of the start menu has a number of tiles. So the left side of the start menu lets you perform the following operations. So access an app. So from here you can access any app, or I can say an application. The start menu shows the most frequently used apps on the left side. To see a list of all apps, click on the all app option. So from here, if you want to see the all app, like automatically all app are showing there for this one, you can also select those apps which are frequently used in your computer. So those kind of apps can also come over here, and it can show. Now put the computer to sleep, restart it or turn it off completely using the power button. Then press at the bottom of the start menu. So you can see this symbol is known as the power button, which will help you to switch off your computer. I think most of you are right now knowing this particular way of shutting down your computer. So this is your symbol of power, shutting down. Now access the file explorer or the setting windows. Now how we can access the power explorer and windows, that we will see. Now the tiles on the right side of the start menu usually opens Windows Store and store apps. Some of these tiles are live tiles that shows information such as weather condition, news update, and so on. The information on those tiles gets updated automatically. So as I have told you, like this is my weather conditions are showing. So these are all live tiles which are always giving me the live updates of the weather, current weather, and how it is actually working. This particularly is showing me the date and time like that. So automatically, according to the time changing, the tiles are also getting changed. So these are all live tiles, and there are some few tile, tiles of applications which can be used as a icon to open a window. Now there is also one more thing that is called search box. This one is a search box. I have already discussed how a search box is working. So whenever you want to search anything from your computer, you can directly type it over there. If it is installed in your computer, then it will be showing you. Otherwise, it is going to go to the web and give you the similar suggestions that from this and there you can get what you are searching. So this is also a very unique feature of Windows 10, because this kind of features was not available in other versions of Windows. So you need to know about how these search buttons are actually working. So we can use the search box to search our own file or folder or app on the computer. So it can also be used to search for information on the internet. So we can type what we are looking for in the search box on the taskbar. We will get search results from our computer and the internet. So you can understand that how our search buttons are working. Now we are coming to the next part, that is the task view pane. Task view pane is also the one of the good feature of your Windows 10. You can see this task view pane is also showing you that whatever tasks that are going to your running actually at the back, running at your desktop. So we can use the taskbar button to view thumbnail icons of all running application windows. We can we can click on any of the windows to make it active. The options to create a virtual desktop is also available. So you can see there is the icons. Sorry, there is the these are the different tiles that are showing you that what applications are running right now in your computer. So if you click on those any of the apps or tiles, that tiles will become active and other will minimize. So this is one good option we are having. One more option we are having over here is to create a virtual desktop. So virtual desktop is also available in these options. So virtual desktops are helpful when we have to work on a lot of windows related to different tasks. So suppose we are doing a lot of tasks, we are opening a lot of windows, which is actually helping us to it is becoming very it's becoming very hard to arrange all the works together. So we can make our virtual desktop over there, and we can keep our tasks in different virtual desktop, so that it will be helpful for us to go to that particular desktop and use the same type of work. So this is a nice feature that your Windows 10 has provided to arrange our work in a very proper manner. So so there is the few things which are available, like the middle sections of the taskbar that I was talking about in the task bar page, where the middle section of the taskbar displays icons for programs pinned on the taskbar. It also shows icons for programs and files you have opened and allows you to quickly switch between them. So you know that why this Middle section of the taskbars are used. You can directly click on it so that the important program that you want to open will open directly, as well as the if you click on the same part, it will automatically minimize. So these are the different features that we are getting always helpful in a taskbar. Now notification areas are also there. Notification areas is present at the bottom right corner of the taskbar. It displays a clock and a group of small icons that tells the status of certain programs running on the computer. So basically the things, suppose you have downloaded some file, downloading some file, actually you have given some task to download some particular file, or at the background some extraction of files are going on. So some such kind of work which is going at the background of your computer, which you don't want to put in the front, because in the front you are doing some other work. So automatically at the background the things will go on. Like sometime when we download some file, it's actually getting downloaded uh, at the back of your screen, and you want to know the status and how much the file has been downloaded. So such kind of informations are easily gettable in the notification area. The notification areas are the good and essential part of our Windows taskbar. So notification area is present at the bottom right corner of the taskbar. It displays a clock and a group of small icons that tells the status of certain programs running on the computer. So there are some few things which are available, which few applications that are running at the background can be watched over there. Now we're coming to the next button, the peek button. So the peek button is present at the end of the notification area. Clicking this button minimizes all open windows and displays the desktop. So we see one important point they have mentioned. The peek bar. The peek bar is present at the end of the notification area. Where the notification area ends, there is a peek button available. Okay, now clicking this button minimizes all other windows and displays the desktop. See, whenever you are clicking on this peek button, all the windows that are running right now will be minimized and you are going to get the desktop directly. So if there are suppose 10 windows you have opened and you are working with any of the windows, switching from one window to another window, so suddenly you realize that you have to go to the desktop. You have to, in our previous versions of the Windows, we have to click the minimize button for each and every window, and then we can reach to the desktop. But if we suddenly want the desktop in a quick succession, it will be helpful to click on the peek bar, which will directly minimize all the windows into your taskbar, and you will get the desktop at a single click, which is the most important and promising part of your Windows 10. So this up to this we have learned the different parts of the window, and in the next class we will be learning about the customizing the Windows environment, and we will learn some practical oriented things which I'll show you in the computer, which will help you to learn the thing more easily, and you will also try those things in your home, in your own computers. And whatever today we have learned, you have to know and you have to memorize all the names that I have mentioned in the desktop, like icons, taskbar, the search bar, start button. Like there are some few notification areas, notification buttons, date and time, peak button, whatever I have mentioned, always you have to think, and always you have to memorize those sections, because whenever I'll show you something into the computer screen, at that time when I'll say that now click on the peek button, you will think that where is that peek button. So when I'll ask you to go and click on the notification area, so you should know that where this area is, where what I mean to say. So this is the most important and I think most essential part, because you need to know the names of each and every part of the desktop, not like you have only understood the screen, and not like you're you are very like you are memorizing the picture, not the not in the proper manner. So I hope I made everything clear, and if you are having anything to say or anything to utter or anything to query about, definitely go to the go to your page from where you're downloading your files, and from there you can comment over there directly. And as you will comment over there, very soon I will be replying and you will get the answer. So if anything to ask for, go directly over there in the comment part and you know answer, get ready for the answer that I'm going to give you. So thank you, and have a nice day all of you, and study well, stay in your home, don't go out, and enjoy the studies and enjoy your home staying with your family. Bye all of you.